วัสดีครับผมชิตเตอร์ครับนี่ฮาวหัวเจี้ยวแทนこんにちはペシですよろしくお願いします
Guten Tag, ich heiße Sunee.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Mobile.
Now I will present about what is bilingual. Being bilingual means being able to communicate in two languages, even if one was learned later in life and communication take on occasional alternative. Languages are not objects that can acquire once and then kept in the dusty storeroom of the mind, but they are living things that capture our imagination and determine our reality, such as emotional, personality, and identity.
Next, I will talk about how to be bilingual. I separate into three types to be bilingual. The first one is a compound bilingual. It occurs when you were child. In this duration of the life, your brain stay in particular condition. In this condition can make you easy to develop. So child can learn language automatically due to brain condition. And the second one is a coordinate bilingual. It occurs when you be teenager. You learn your native language when you with your family and learn your second language in school. You learn this language and influence them. And the third one is a subordinate bilingual. Learning while you are adult. You learn your native language when you were child and learn the second when you adult. And the best type of the learning to be bilingual is a compound bilingual, because this side don't bring the emotional bias in language. Next is the benefit of bilingual by Tan answer. Thank you.
Okay, about the benefits of bilingual. Bilingual and personality. When you are bilingual, the personality can change. For example, if you are speaking Russian, you will feel gentle, softer. But if you are speaking English, you will feel harsh and businesslike. This changing including the moral change. For example, the toilet problem. The toilet problem is a dilemma that used to test the ethics of people. About the information of toilet problem, we will show you via video clip.
A runaway train is heading towards 5 workers on a railway line. There's no way of warning them, but you're standing near a lever that operates some points. Switch the points, and the train goes down a spur. Trouble is, there's another worker on that bit of track too, but it's 1 fatality instead of 5. Should you do that? Many people think the right thing to do would be to switch the points, to sacrifice 1 to save 5, since that produces the best outcome possible. Now imagine the train heading for the workers again. This time it can only be stopped by pushing a very large man off a bridge. His great bulk would stop the train, but he'd die. Should you do that? Most people say no. But why not? Both thought experiments are cases of sacrificing 1 to save 5. What the trolley problem examines is whether moral decisions are simply about outcomes or about the manner in which you achieve them. Some utilitarians argue that the 2 cases are not importantly different from each other. Both have similar consequences, and consequences are all that really matter. In each case, 1 person dies and 5 are saved, the best option in each harrowing situation. But lots of people say they would switch the points, but they wouldn't push the man off the bridge. Are they simply inconsistent, or are they onto something?
Okay, from this video clip, this clip give you a choosing 5 people die to save 1 people or 1 people die to save 5 people. It's exactly you have to choose 1 people die to save 5 people. In the case of 1 people die to save 5 people, it has 2 ways that 1 people can die. The first is pushing people, and the second is switch the text. What should you do? In the research, it was found that if you pose this dilemma in native language, 70% of people will respond to push 1 people to die. But in the other hand, if you pose this dilemma in the foreign language, 50% of people will respond to push 1 people to die. But why it occurs? The answer is when you're using the foreign language, you will use more deliberate to solve the problem, but when you use native language, you use more feeling to solve the problem. The overall occur by function of the brain. So let you know it by the. Thank you.
Recently, research suggests that bilingualism may delay the onset of the age-related dementia, including Alzheimer's, by up to 4 years. Although scientists don't know why bilingualism creates this cognitive reserve. Some theorize that speaking two languages may increase blood and oxygen flow to the brain and keep nerve connection healthy, factor through to keep ward off dementia. After research, scientists have discovered that bilingual adults have denser gray matter, brain tissue packed with information processing nerve cells and fibers, especially in the brain's left hemisphere, where the most language and communication skills are controlled. The effect is strongest in people who learn a second language before the age of 5, and in these who are more proficient at their second language. This finding suggests that being bilingual from an elderly age significantly alters the brain structure. Furthermore, bilingual potentially strengthens the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex. This is the part of the brain that plays a large role in executive function, problem solving, switching between tasks, and focusing while filtering out irrelevant information.
And now we are going to look in workplace benefits of being bilingual. First one, bilingualism can improve your competitiveness in the job market. Knowing a second language makes your resume stand out and can boost you to the top of the interview list with potential employers. Second, you will have new career opportunity. Translators, interpreters, and jobs in the fields like hospitality, tourism, healthcare, and national security need employees with bilingual. Third, you will earn more money. From worldwideweb.salary.com found that most jobs pay for bilingual 5 to 20% more than monolingual. Fourth, it opens up social and cultural opportunity. Speaking another language lets you interact with different people and understand the nuance of another culture. This means you might have more opportunities to make friends, explore different hobbies, and better understand the favorite foreign music, film, and literature. And the last one, it gives a new perspective. Even if you don't travel abroad, becoming bilingual can help you see the world in a different way and understand yourself better.
According to this chart, you can see that the percentage of bilingual in USA is increased every year. It means United States have recognized that bilingual is important. How about Thailand?